Therefore, today, it is with great privilege to announce the establishment and activation of the onePULSE Foundation, whose purpose will be to honor the 49 lives that were taken.
This memorial will be designed as a place to grieve.
All of our donations will be used for the construction and operation of the official memorial and museum, community grants, and education scholarships. This memorial process is led by a task force whose participants have committed to the journey, which will be long and emotional, and it has already begun. Our advisory council includes Myra Alvier, mother of Amanda Alvier, Pam Schwartz, our head curator of the Orange County History Center, Jeffrey Manuel, memorial artist consultant, and Sarah Brady, the owner of Sarah Brady Public Relations. It is also comprised of our community leaders, families of our victims, and survivors.
When Barbara explained her vision about establishing a national memorial, it never occurred to me to say no. Barbara's conviction, integrity, and concern for the victims' families and survivors is ingrained in the recollection of meeting her and really getting to know her heart. The solemn journey begins with collecting the thoughts and desires of the victims' families and survivors. This process will also include the reflections and wishes of the first responders and Orlando Health medical teams who saved so many lives. We will also capture the community's thoughts and input, which are absolute critical importance. Once the data is collected through a survey process supported by the American Institute of Architects, the Foundation Task Force and Board of Trustees will begin the discovery process about what the actual memorial, its campus and museum will look like and how it will reflect the Foundation's mission.
The city hired a company to help put together a committee with survivors, family members, people from the community. The plan? Basically, pick the committee, start meeting in July, and have a design concept for a permanent memorial by the end of this year. Well, you have to admit, when you hear the word committee, a wave of dread just comes all over your body.
Well, as with all things Pulse, there are some strong feelings about who now sits on this committee of 18 and will steer the direction of a future Pulse memorial. None of the committee members selected live solely in Puerto Rico, which is a point of contention for many connected to Pulse. Many of the victims' families and survivors live on the island. And of the 18, only 2 are Pulse mothers, a group that's been highly outspoken these last 8 years.
New at noon, the onePULSE Foundation is honoring the 49 lives lost in the Pulse nightclub shooting.
News 6 reporter Sashel Saunders explains how a new ideas generator will keep memories alive in a permanent memorial.
Tonight, answers to some of the questions about a memorial honoring the victims of the Pulse nightclub massacre. Representatives from similar memorials across the country were here in Orlando tonight sharing their insight and offering some ideas. News 6 reporter Eric Sandoval was at that town hall meeting tonight. He is live outside Pulse with more on this, Eric.
You'll soon have a chance to offer your input on how the Pulse Memorial should look and feel. The onePULSE Foundation Task Force is set to host a series of community meetings to gather that feedback.
The onePULSE Foundation is putting out a call to architects across the globe.
Yeah, they are starting an international design competition for the permanent Pulse Memorial and Museum.
The onePULSE Foundation is inviting the public to come out and provide feedback for the final concept designs for the National Pulse Memorial and Museum.
The designs will be on display for a week in downtown Orlando.
Together with our trusted colleagues from RDAI and HHCP Architects, as well as all the artists, landscape architects, exhibition designers, and thinkers that we had the privilege to work together, we have today an opportunity to reclaim a place from terror and darkness and create a new reality.
This is the first step of a collaborative and creative journey that we will all experience together.